Just go by the screen and my voice, and here you go, day one. So during day one session, we have discussed about what is BPM and what is PEGA, and mainly we discussed about the four components of BPM and PEGA. Okay, so what is BPM and what is PEGA? What is the purpose of these? And what are the four components available in BPM versus PEGA? And we got a clear idea about why PEGA is called as BPM tool. Okay, if any one of you, if you have missed either on day one session or day two or both, if today is the first session to you, we have the video recordings of day one as well as day two, which we will be sharing. So you can reach out to us on this number. Okay, mention your name and just say that please share day one and day two videos. Okay, so this is what the number you have to reach out on WhatsApp. Mention your name and just write down like please share day one and day two video. Those who have missed day one and day two, you should be able to understand today's session. Okay, once we start day three, you should be able to understand. So there is no relation between day one, day two, and with the last 2 days with today's session. Okay, so day one, what is BPM? Okay, and what is PEGA, and what is the purpose of this in the real life? PEGA is used for application development. PEGA is used for what? Application development, where we develop the applications in a faster manner without writing any code. So when I say without writing any code, which means that we don't need to write the coding related to HTML, or you don't need to write the coding related to business logic or database queries. So none of these we have to write. All this will get generated automatically. Apart from this, one more thing is PEGA provides built-in functionalities, predefined functionalities. Yesterday I have shown send email notification. Send email notification is already created component which is available, functional component. If you want to write any business logic for integrating your PEGA with any email server, you don't need to write the coding for that. It is already there. You should know the name of the component and you should know what are the parameters to be passed. That is what you are going to learn. And based on the business requirement, you need to get an idea. Okay, I have to use this predefined functional component that is ready-made available. That is what learning means. You are going to understand the entire tool, what is being provided by PEGA systems. Okay, what are the four components that we have in BPM and PEGA? In BPM, the four components are process, business rules will be there, and business rules are stored in a database called business rules database, and business rules will be driven from business rules database to BPM environment by a program called business rules engine. Okay, and now PEGA is built based on BPM methodology, and PEGA is meant for business processing. PEGA has developed one application development environment and application execution environment called as PRPC. What is the abbreviation of PRPC? PEGA rules process commander. PEGA rules process commander. So PEGA rules process commander is the environment which we use to develop applications and which we use to execute the applications developed on this environment. I will add one point. For example, you develop application using PEGA, you cannot run it without PEGA environment. You cannot run without PEGA environment. This environment is the same for developing as well as execution, both. Okay, you develop application using Java, you cannot run that on PEGA. That is not possible. You develop PEGA application, you want to run on Java related maybe any other environments or something, you cannot run. PEGA is a product. This product will work on its environment, and product can be developed further on this particular environment only. Okay, so now here you go. PEGA rules process commander environment is used for application development built based on BPM methodology. See, if it is built based on BPM methodology, it should have all the 4 components that we have discussed in BPM, correct? It has, but naming convention is a little bit different for other things other than flow. Process or workflow, what we call in BPM is same as, same here also, that is process or workflow. And rest of the things, what we call business rules, which will impact the BPM system, here we are calling PEGA rules. What do we call here? PEGA rules. PEGA rules are going to impact the process commander. So how this process commander system should work, everything will be decided by, it is based on PEGA rules. And rule base. Rule base means PEGA rules will store into a database. This database is called as rule base. Okay, we will see this later once again. And there is one thing called process commander. Process commander is equivalent to rules engine. Okay, process commander is going to interact with rule base and drives PEGA rules from rule base to till this environment in order to achieve required business goals. Okay, so because PEGA is built based on BPM methodology to implement and provide BPM solutions, PEGA is said to be BPM tool. PEGA is said to be BPM tool. It is not only PEGA. We have Appian, we have Cordis, Blaze, OutSystems, like this. So many BPM tools are available. All these are said to be BPM tools for the reason those are providing BPM solutions built based on BPM methods. Understand? And next uh, we discussed about one thing, that PEGA provides automation of the program. What is that? Automation of program. So automation of program means you don't need to write any programming coding either for UI or business logic or database. All that will get automatically generated. Okay. And if you are developing applications using Java or any other technologies, everything you have to write from the scratch. Okay, so if it is taking the large amount of time, like long duration, like 1 year, probably in PEGA that may be completed within 3 years itself. Okay, sorry, within 3 months itself. Okay, so that's how in a shorter time you can develop the applications. Please mute. If you want to ask me something, you can send me a message here. Okay. Yeah, send a message here if you want to ask me something. So these are the details at high level I have shown all of you. This is what we have discussed on day 1 and day 2. Okay, day 1, day 2, we discussed about PEGA applications. PEGA provides automatic programming. Okay, means you don't need to write the code. Today is day 3 session. Today is day 3. So what are we going to do today? So today, as I told you, before you proceed to take up this training, you should clearly have all your queries been sorted out. Okay, related to general questions or career related anything. So I have some set of questions which I have collected and which I have drafted already. And let me go through that questions and all, first of all. And after this gets completed in 5 to 10 minutes or maybe 15 minutes, after that you can ask me any other questions that you have. FAQ document. Okay, so I'll go to FAQ document. This I have already shared, but still as per the process I must have to go through this. Okay, so there are few questions like, who is eligible to learn PEGA? You might have a question whether am I eligible or not. Okay, and what are the technical prerequisites to learn PEGA? You might have a question in your mind. I do not know anything, any other technology, whether I'll be able to learn PEGA or not. Like these questions are there. See, anyone from any degree, as per the present market, okay, anyone from any degree background is eligible to learn PEGA. You say any degree, you have PEGA knowledge, you are eligible. See, being an experienced resource, okay, whatever your degree, open degree or maybe regular degree, anything is fine. Okay, suppose you are a fresher. Fresher, when I say, it's not that you completed your graduation in 2017, just now you are trying for a software job, you are not a fresher. Mostly fresher means today 2020, 21, 22. 2020 also chances are maybe 25 to 30%. Okay, I want to be pretty much clear. Okay, 2020 means it's been 2.5 years, right? Almost nearly. Okay, so maybe fresher or may not be fresher. Some companies they may consider as fresher. Okay, you may get into some sort of middle level companies. Okay, TCS, I don't know whether they consider you as a 2020 or not. Okay, 2020 fresher or not. TCS, Infosys, Wipro, companies like this. But some other companies they will support you if you really have enough knowledge. Okay, I should not tell everything here on the meeting, but there are certain factors that even small companies they are going to hire the people and they project them in a different way to the client and they get the projects. Okay, that is when you have proper knowledge. Okay, but don't think like you wanted to go as fresher only. Even if you are 2019, 2018, 2017, don't think like you have to go as a fresher. That mindset is not correct. Okay, and do you need any technical background? Okay, so should you know about any other technologies already? No, that is not required. See, while we are going through our sessions, everything related to basics like database basics, oops concepts, all that will be covered by ourselves. Even if you do not know about any other technology in the past, definitely you will be able to learn it, given you are going to have 100% dedication being shown. Okay, we have many students join. At the time of joining they say that I am going to dedicatedly sit and learn, but after 10 days it is again same. They come here, they join hostel, they go to movies. Okay, if that is going to happen, no one can help you. Okay, so if you are dedicatedly sitting here and practicing and giving mock interviews and just coming back to us with doubts and questions, anything, then we will be able to help you 100% till you get the job. Okay, so we will be available to all of you to guide you and help you till you get the job when you are in the process. If you deviate from the process, we cannot do anything. So being in the process in the sense, all the tasks that are being given by us and all the guidelines that are being set by us must be followed by a student. That's it. You don't need to do anything else other than that. You have to give mock interviews regularly. Okay, so that we will give you the score where you stand and we will accordingly guide you. Okay, what else you need to prepare, what else you need to focus on. Okay, and if you are doing all that, following all that, and if you give at least 4 mock interviews like that throughout this training program, and we will come to know what you are. Okay, based on that we will put you into further training program that I will tell you at the end. Okay, now, so you don't need to have any technical prerequisites. So many people they feel like we need to know about Java before we learn PEGA, but that is not correct. As I shown you yesterday itself, I have shown you Java code, correct? But there is nothing to deal with that code. As a PEGA developer, your mind should always think about how can we develop the applications using PEGA PRP's environment without writing even a single line of code. Provision will be always available. Even if you are a Java expert and if you are writing the code for something, it will not be approved by the client. Why they purchase PEGA license? Because you can develop applications using without coding. If again you are writing coding, PEGA systems will not support for the code mistakes which you have done. Okay, it is 100% strictly your code will not be approved even if you are an expert. Okay, you should never write even a single line of code. Something you are looking for is not present. Let's say, for example, you need to go to pdn.pega.com, raise an SR request. If you're an employee of some company working in some project, mention which company, which project, there will be options. Okay, and you need to raise an SR service request to PEGA systems. This functionality I'm expecting like this, it is not possible. Tell me where it is available in PEGA, or are you going to provide it in the future release? So they will immediately respond to you within 24 hours. This functionality is there at so and so place, you try to use it. Otherwise they will tell you it will be getting released in next maybe 10 days or 15 days. What is happening today is PEGA versions are getting released once in a while, like 15 days. See, previously it used to be like, suppose 2020 they release, 2021 mid they release next version, but now it is not like that. The reason being, so anything that you want within next to 10 to 15 days they are going to develop it add it as a patch release. 8.18.1.7, for example, 8.5.7. Today 8.7, 8.8, 8.8.1 like that are available. What is this 8.8.1? These are all patch releases. Previously it used to be not like this. Previously it used to be like 6.1, 6.2. Okay, means between these versions they take long time. So today 8.1, 8.1.1, 8.1.2, 8.1.3. What does it mean? They are quickly developing and providing the solutions for the clients whenever there are requests or whenever the PEGA systems itself identifies some bugs or something. Okay, so like this, you don't need to know about any Java programming and all. It is not at all needed. Okay, oops concepts and all I will be teaching anyhow. And what are the job opportunities in the market? So this is pretty much open question, and there are no job opportunities today in the market for freshers on any technology that I think. What is the reason for this? Because of recession. So at present India is somewhat better, but for other countries it is too bad. The situation was too bad at other countries. We are somewhat in a safer zone compared to other countries. So today, at this moment of time, if you are applying for job as a fresher, there are only 0.001% jobs as far as I know. You are applying on Java, .NET, Python, any technology. Fresher is, this is the freeze time. Okay, complete freeze time. There are certain, other than this recession, year end period and all, everything will be impacting. But it may open starting from February onwards. Worst case, we are thinking it may be March onwards. It will open. Okay, recruitment. Campus drives are happening, but open market I am talking about. Campus drives everywhere it is happening. I think that also would have been reduced. You might be aware that 2022, the year 2022, fresher recruitment, whatever has happened, the number of resources hired, it was huge number which we have never seen in the past. Okay, so that type of hiring has happened only during 2020, sorry, 2002, 2003. That time only that bulk hiring like that has happened, as far as I remember. Okay, but again I have seen that sort of training in 2022. So many fresher jobs. Okay, and in the recent past, the the giant companies in India, they have sent out an email for a few resources saying that we are unable to process your profile for the fresher position in our company, because we have received huge volume of profiles which got shortlisted, okay, during the campus drives. Okay, you may have to wait for next 9 months or 1 year. We may or may not get back to you, but you can just try outside, something like this. They have sent out an email for few resources. Okay, that also has happened, which I have never seen in the past. The only reason is it is huge hiring that has happened in 2022. Okay, but remember one thing, world will not be like this forever. Okay, sometimes there will be freeze, sometimes there will be huge hiring, sometimes there will be hiring as per the market situations, like normal hiring will happen. So there will be ups and downs in every market, not only software field, everywhere else. Okay, this is the time where we are facing freeze for the freshers completely. And experienced resources also, ratio wise, as of today we have, as far as I know, it is only 65% openings are there compared to 2022. Compared to 2022, 2021, today we have only 60%, 65% for experienced resources in India. What is the reason for it? Again, the reason is because of recession, people do not want to put the investment on new projects. That's it. But they put the investments once they find like, okay, economy is going good and the market is good, they are going to start investments into new projects and the openings. Today, if it is too less opportunities, means definitely tomorrow it will be little bit better than normal situation. Okay, so like that, see, market will be there, sometimes market will be down sometimes. Okay, again hiring will happen, again hiring will be frozen. Okay, it depends on certain circumstances, there are so many. Okay, but there are opportunities for those people who have good knowledge on and good grip on subject. Okay, definitely there are opportunities in all the countries. So far, because of COVID, we have suffered a lot. And again, we are hearing that COVID is increasing in China. Okay, that is okay. I think for India, it may not be a huge impact, but for other countries, I'll tell you, people from India, they can directly apply for the jobs in Singapore, Malaysia. These two countries you can directly apply if you wish to go to those countries. From here, our Naukri itself, we have options. It is very easy process to get your visa for Singapore and Malaysia. Okay, if you have interest, you can try directly for those countries also. Staying in India, they will process in 20 to 30 days maximum. Okay, and visa fees also very less, that the company will bear if you have good knowledge, and if they find you are fit for the position, there are consultants who will be accessing your profiles and who will take your profile. Last 1.5 years, what I have seen is these two countries have not recruited people from India directly in the open market because of COVID restrictions and all. Once these restrictions are over, definitely there will be huge hiring from India to these two countries for sure. Okay, there are consultants who will be hiring directly, and if you have knowledge and you have everything available with you, all your education documents, employment documents, all that, they will process your visa, and visa processing is also somewhat okay for these countries. You can move on. And for USA, UK, as per the country, it is different. USA means getting visa will be, it will take time, and only genuine resources should be applying, no other resources, even if you have contacts. Okay, I'm not pretty much sure about all the ways. Okay, and UK, Germany, countries like Saudi, and I think people in this batch, there are people even from Atlanta, that places also. Okay, we have people across the globe in this batch, and almost all companies we have good opportunities in PEGA. The only main point is you should have to be having that knowledge. Okay, you should have good knowledge. See, it is very simple. If you wanted to hire a driver for your car, whom are you going to hire? You are going to hire someone who is expert, right? You are expert, everyone will hire you. Okay, I'll tell you one point. Okay, having an experience, work experience, means you have that expertise skill. Okay, without, suppose you say I have 4 years experience, genuine experience, but you are not skillful, is there any meaning? You did not work in anywhere, but you have gained expert knowledge, you have passion towards learning the subject. Okay, you have good analytical skill and thought processing, you understand the business very well and develop the business solutions very well. You have that expertise skill, even though you did not have real knowledge, okay, real time experience, still you are competing with the expertise level of the real time resource. That means you have experience. Okay, you might have seen many people in the market many times. You might have seen in the news that a 12th standard student has been hired by Apple company. Okay, a BTech fresher has been hired by Microsoft, Amazon, paying them a salary of 50 lakhs per annum, 1 crore per annum. Okay, I have read this like maybe 2 months back also. I have seen similar kind of news. See, if you want to get 50 lakh rupees of salary per annum, at least you have to work for 3 to 4 years, right? In a big company, at least you have to work. A fresher has been hired given the same salary. What is the reason? Means this fresher has gained the knowledge in such a way that equivalent to those people already. This fresher never went to any software company, never worked in any project. They don't know what is the process inside software company. But what is that they have showed? They would have developed applications sitting in their home using the technology in a best possible ways that are meeting equivalent knowledge related to experienced people. Okay, that's how they will pick the candidates, and they will pay any amount of money whatever they ask. Okay, so that expertise level is very important. So you need not to worry about whether you have past experience or not. You really have great knowledge. You do develop some functional components by yourself, post it in LinkedIn, explain it what you have done, and tell me open positions. This is what I have done in the recent past using so and so tool and all. Definitely out of 100 HRs, definitely 3 to 4 people will reach out to you and try to hire you. At the end of the day, every organization wants someone to drive their projects. Okay, there will be certain guidelines, restrictions, everything will be there as per the process of the company. They cannot make it open, anyone can come, they don't say that. There will be certain gates that you have to pass on through and get inside, but there will be side gates always. Okay, that authority is there only for the organizations to open it. When you are fitting for everything, then the side gate will be open for you. Okay, even if you do not have, you do not meet certain criteria, still you are skillful, you can drive their projects, the side gates will be open to you and you can get in, there is no problem. And I have seen the people, many situations I have seen the people where those resources, I mean like who felt like I can never get into software job further in my life, and as a last chance they came here, they were able to be successful, and today they are surviving, and I mean like they are leading the market today. Okay, so whoever has completed the training from us and got jobs during the year of maybe the period like 2016, 2017 and 2015, like that, all of them are today in their jobs with a minimum of 25 lakhs package. 25 lakhs or more than that. Recent past 3 years to 2 years, between 14 lakhs to 25 lakhs. Recent past 1 year, maybe 12 lakhs, like that. And any fresher who has been completed here and they are in the projects today, they must be within they must be between 3.5 to this 12 lakhs salary. Okay, so anyone who has really have shown the dedication and determination towards learning the subject and following our process, definitely they will settle down in their career for sure. Okay, and remember, this is for lifetime, not for this 3.5 months course. This is going to decide your career further for the next many years, not only for this 3.5 months. Please understand that. Okay, and next point is, see, if you are a developer in PEGA, I will come to the above question. Okay, and you must be certified resource. The one point about PEGA is, okay, you are learning PEGA. So after learning PEGA, you are going to be a certified developer. Then only you will be given with job. Okay, let me tell you, all of you, include each and everyone here, after you complete training or during the completion of during the training program, you must have to complete the certification. There is no exceptional case here. There is no such thing that I will do the certification after I get the job. Certificate is just like a gate pass to enter into. Without that, you are not allowed. Okay, remember that. I don't want to hide it because it deals with commercials. See, 15,500 is certification exam cost if you convert into Indian rupees, including GST. Okay, 18% GST. In USA, probably it might be 12,000 INR if you convert there, because that 18% will not be there. 12,500, something like that. $175 is the cost of the exam. Okay, plus 18% GST in India. In USA, there is no such percentage of tax. Suppose you are writing in Australia, maybe as per your country laws, tax laws and all, tax will be applied. But globally, what is the price of the certification cost is $175. Okay, what are the certifications available? CSA, $175. CSSA, again $175. You understand, right? Both not 175. This one you pay 175 from your pocket. This one you pay again 175 from your pocket. LSA level 1 you pay 175 from your pocket. LSA level 2 you pay $600 from your pocket. You are a working employee, your company will sponsor if you are ready for LSA. You don't need to bother about this as a working employee, because completing LSA is a big achievement, not only for you, for the organization where you are working. For all of you, each and every one of you, fix in your mind, this is mandatory. There is no exclusion. You are a fresher, you have 10 years, you have 5 years, you have a gap of 4 years, anything, whatever you are, completing first level of certification is mandatory thing. When would you be doing this certification? So today, tomorrow our sessions will begin. 1.5 month or 1 month time you need to take, and you finish the first certification. Maybe at least before the end of the course, you finish the first certification. How to complete the certification? We will help you all and all the ways. We will make sure that you will never fail. Such knowledge will be given, and there are even other processes which we will guide you through, and you can leave about this burden. You can clear certification. There is no doubt about it. And CWSA exam. So I told you, right? Every one of you have to write the CSS certification, correct? Who has to focus on CWSA certification? So in India, you are from India, right? Some people from India, wherever you are, online or offline, whatever it is. If your expected salary is, I think today it is 12 lakhs plus. I'm not saying your experience. You have 3 years experience or 5 years experience or 10 years experience or 2 years, no matter. Present salary, whatever it is. Your expected salary means you are currently working on PEGA, you are just moving to another company, right? Your expected salary is 12 lakhs plus. Then the expectation of the company may be you have to do CWSA certification. I think even up to 14 lakhs also people got in as a fresher, but I should not take that level. Just fix in your mind that, okay, 12 lakhs plus if I am expecting, definitely I have to go for CWSA certification as per the slabs. Okay. And from people from USA and other countries, usually coming to USA alone, people from USA, the minimum they expect is CWSA. Suppose 100 jobs are there in India, 50% jobs may be there on CSA, 50% jobs may be there on CWSA. But USA is not like that. In USA, 20% jobs only will be there on CSA, remaining 80%. It used to be like 100% jobs on CWSA previously. Okay, but today, okay, here and there I'm hearing they're hiring even CSA resources, but that is pretty less in USA compared to any other country. Means job opportunities will be there. All opportunities are for CWSA. I know how it works in USA. I don't want to say this outside. And people who are joining this training program from USA, you also know about how it works even for a OPT candidate, how they put the experience and all. That is an open secret. Okay, and next one, for other countries also, as per your country requirements and all, mostly other than India, any other country, I say 50-50%, not even 50, 65 remaining 35%, 35% for CSA, 65% for CWSA. Most of the countries, they when they are hiring CWSA resources, they hire mostly. So in India only we have fresher recruitment concept. Other countries freshers recruitment will not be there. Okay, okay, that is pretty less. India is the place where you see fresher opportunities, but other countries mostly experience. The person will complete college, they put 5 years experience because their verifications and all different thing there, but here it is not like that. So we have fresher opportunities available. So these are the certification point. Everyone clear about this certification? Again, you should not come back after some time and ask me, I have 4 years experience, what is the certification I have to do? You should not ask me, because I told with respect to your package expectation and all. Your 1 year experience expecting 15 lakhs also, you have to do CWS. Okay, so this must be clear to every one of you. And the next question, and what are the certifications that you have to be completing? You must have certification. All of you should buy a ticket to get into the movie of PEGA job, which is CSA certification. Okay, next, with this course, what are the certifications I can clear? This course is going to cover the subject knowledge related to CSS certification, CWSS certification. Even I say LSA is also covered, but not 100%. So when you can appear for LSA exam, any one of you, after you work minimum 6 months to 1 year in a project, then you start attending, focus on LSA and do it. What is the reason? Our course will help you to even understand that LSA program, LSA projects, whatever we are doing. The design level we will not look into LSA, but development is LSA level only. Okay, design is very important. You want to know the best design skills, you see the real project once, at least for 6 months. You understand, identify what is the real project architectural design, that you keep in mind. Try to understand it, the design techniques you apply while you are going to do LSA project. LSA is a project oriented, part 2 means. Okay, then you will be able to clear it. That's why we request you guys to go ahead with LSA after you complete your job period of 6 months to 1 year. Okay, You can complete CSA, CSSA at 1.5 months, 2 months, or 3 months. You can complete both of this. There's no doubt about it. Okay, I told you we will guide you through the examinations and all, where we will make sure that you can clear the exam. And what is the duration of the course? So duration of the course is 3.5 months. Okay, so starting from tomorrow you count. Okay, starting from tomorrow, 3.5 months. This is Jan, right? Entire Jan, February, March, April ending will be the end of the course. Nearly April ending. By the time we are hoping the market is going to turn around as usual like before. Okay, and that will be the financial year also gets ended and started. So again, the fresh investments will start. And also one more thing is, I think in next 1 year India elections are there, right? Okay, that can also be one more reason that people do not invest too much amount of money, because the government may change, rules may change. There are so many factors. Okay, and we don't need to much worry about coming to software field in India with Indian elections. Not too much impact, because these investments will be done in other countries. Outsourcing will be done to India, so no problem. Maybe the people who are construction jobs, all this, right? So there may be investments will be stopped because of elections, but not for software too much. Okay, so and here you go now. Why the duration of the course is almost 3.5 months, where you are going to get this course for 30 days or 45 days at some other places? The thing is very simple. See, we are not only going to look at the high level course design. See, yesterday one person came to us. He learned from somewhere else. At the very beginning, they told everything very clear, and they even took 3 months, 3.5 months course there also. At the end of the day, they did not teach the advanced topics practically. They are telling. Okay, three people came, not one person. Three are friends at some institution. They got trained, it seems. Okay, and they told that we are not being given with the knowledge of advanced topics and all. Okay, our trainer did not teach us practically, so there is no meaning of learning in that case. Anyone can teach basics. Okay, see, one thing, whatever the topic that we are going to discuss, we do it practically. Okay, it's not that we mesmerize you by showing the projects here and there. Okay, but anyone who is going to join Harsha Trainings for any training program, not only PEGA you join, or DevOps you join, any training, the quality of training is guaranteed. There is no doubt. You cannot complain. You cannot come back and complain us about the quality. That is never possible, because we never hire the trainers. So simply, whoever is coming, we have, as we are getting the leads or calls, we do not hire the trainers so simply. We are going to take the demo and we see that what is their commitment level. Okay, are they going to be available regularly or not? All this we consider, and then only we will be onboarding any technology training. So that's why we have pretty less number of trainings available at Harsha Trainings. Otherwise we could have added 15 to 20 list. Okay, so but that is not the case. So we want the trainer to be dedicated and determined towards giving the subject knowledge, delivering the subject knowledge to the students. Okay, this is the point that we will be seeing everything in depth. I can tell you, most of you people are asking, is it going to cover the real time and all? It is beyond real time. I can tell you, it is beyond real time. What does it mean? It is not simply saying by words. During the training program, I will ask you one question. That question I will not expect you to answer it by your own knowledge and all. I will expect you to check with the persons who are already working on PEGA since past 5 to 10 years. Whatever the answer that they tell you, you come back and tell me. We will see whether it is justifying or not. Okay, then you will realize what is the knowledge level that is being transferred to you. Okay, that is why I'm saying it is beyond real time, in the sense those people who are working in IT industry on PEGA projects since past 5 years or 10 years, I challenge. So many things that we are going to cover here, they don't know. It's not because they are not knowledgeable. It's because they did not get time to research. We are researching, that's it. I'm not saying that we are skillful than them. Okay, they are not getting, they may not be getting it. It depends on individual at the end of the day, how you go and research and dig around the tool. Correct? It is both the environment provided, okay, and the self-interest also will be there. Whatever that I am, okay, I'm just taking out the summary of that in a better way, and I'm giving it to you. So I have already traveled through the path of difficulties. and I find the best path and best ways of learning. I am showing you the best path to travel to learn easily in less span of time. Understand? So that's the main point. And so what is the duration of the daily session? Daily you are joining at 7 o'clock, you are winding up at 8 o'clock. Same timings, there is no change throughout this training period. Okay. And how do I get my practice done after the class? Okay, you are going to attend the session, and after the session is completed, anytime before tomorrow, you must be practicing by yourself, following the documents of theory, practical screenshot by screenshot documents will be given, and review back through the video that we are going to give you access to watch if you stuck anywhere. After you do all this, if you still have some issue, reach out to us through the WhatsApp group, which we will be creating and adding you after you are enrolled with this course. Okay. That's what I told you. If you're stuck anywhere, we will be available. Okay. How can I get the help in resume preparation? It is nearly once we complete 2.5 months training, we will start preparing resume. You don't need to wait for 3.5 months. There are certain topics without that also you can get into job, but I request the people to complete the entire training. For some people who are already experienced in IT industry having 7-10 years, but 3 years, 2 years, 3.5 years are fresher, you don't need to wait till end of that course. You can start giving your interviews between 2.5 months to 3 months itself. We can start preparing resume. That time we will guide you how to proceed and do it. So if you are going to miss the class due to emergency, you have to get compensated with that session by the video. That's why we are providing video. That access will be there to you from tomorrow onwards till 3.5 months. After that, plus 1.5 month later also, the videos will be available for you to see. After that, it will get automatically removed from the drive. Okay. So that's the point. Overall 5 months you have. What if you are not able to continue the course? As we are providing you the source of these videos and all, even if you are dropping in between, you inform us. We are going to give you keep that access. You go through the videos and you finish it. Okay. If you are in a situation not able to go through, if you are going to really come down on that particular day and say yes, we will try to find out different options for you. Okay. But that is, you are, see, you come tomorrow today and say that yesterday I did not attend for this emergency reason. I am not sure whether I will be able to continue or not. I'll not be continuing now. I'm not sure whether I'll be able to continue for next month. This scenario is different to consider. You come back today and say that since past 1 month I am not attending, I forgot to inform, I was in emergency, I was not able to inform. Strictly not considerable. Okay, we don't consider that second request. Okay, you should have at least 1 minute time just to send a message on WhatsApp. Okay, any intimation by phone call will be considered as no intimation. Only intimation by a written message in WhatsApp will be considered as valid. Okay. And are we going to build any project from the scratch? Actually, we are going to work on 4 projects. One project I will be teaching. Second project you will be doing by yourself, which I will be assigning after 1 week. Third and fourth projects you will be doing after the course. At the end of the course, you will be given with project 3 and project 4. I will explain about that process after some time. Are we going to provide any soft copy of the material? Yes, we are going to provide the soft copy of the material to every one of you, including theory documents, practical documents with screenshots and video access, everything. And also hard copy of the material is also available for offline students. Anyone from connecting online from Hyderabad, anytime you can come down to the office and collect your material. For other countries, it is not possible. If you have any of your friends traveling, ask them to come down and take it. But whatever we provide in soft copy, we take and print out and giving you. There is nothing new. Okay, please understand that you're not missing anything by not getting it. Actually, as a student, what should be your expectation while learning PEGA? See, your expectation should be only one thing. Your target is job on PEGA, but your expectation should be gaining the best out of best knowledge in PEGA, understanding the design of PRPC environment. That is where you need to fully focus. Okay, so these are the questions that we have. I hope all of you should have been sorted out with many of questions that you have in your mind by this time. We have 15 more minutes. You can ask me any of your questions. Online students, you can post the question on GoToMeeting chatting window, and we have already got 2 to 3 questions online here. Let me post that question here. Here you go now. How about Saturday, Sunday classes? There are no classes on Saturday, Sunday, and sometimes there may be a session on Saturday. I will inform you 1 or 2 weeks before. You can plan your travel accordingly. Okay. And now certification, there is no validity. Means you are certified 5 years back, still you are certified. Certification exam which you have done and passed, you never there is no expiry for that. See, 8.6 version is available in the market to write. 8.6 version will be retired. They will introduce 8.7 version. Okay, for the exam point of view. But you are done in 8.6, still today also you are certified. That's it. There is no expiry for the money you have paid, the certificate which you have got. Okay, you are certified forever. Non-IT background, passed out in 2014. See, any background, whatever you are from, there are different ways to get into the job only when you are skillful in the current technology or tool. Okay, we will guide you and help you through all different routes and ways. Only condition is you are skillful. Without skill, how do you try? Even you are genuine, without skill, how do you try? How do you get job? Not possible. So skill is a priority thing. There are all in. So we have seen people with even 12 to 15 years gap, they are able to survive and they are able to get the jobs. That like that. A female person who has having the kid, is having the kids of 10th standard also, 16 years gap after graduation. She is now a lead in one of the company. They have gained the skill and they have showcased the same. Okay, that's the worst situation in my life I have seen. I mean, like worst situations and worst case I have seen, where getting a job after 16 years of gap is not only simple thing. Okay, when I paid the fees, our institute admin have sent the link to download. Say for downloading the software and all, you don't need to pay, but whatever it is, you install 8.7. Oh, okay, 8.7 version I have downloaded, but I have seen the latest version now in the market. PEGA is 8.8 version. You are able to download from pdn.pega.com. This person, whoever has posted this question, unmute and say 8.8 you have downloaded it.
Harsha, hi. So my question is, I have downloaded 8.7, but I
Hmm.
have seen in the community that 8.8 is also available. So I was asking that whether
See,
should I mean,
no,
yeah.
no, go with 8.7 for this batch. Okay, go with
Okay.
8.7. Even we did not download 8.8. Can you
Okay, no
please
problem.
once and send me that link if it is available? I heard that going forward home version will not be released like as it is how it is being released so far. There is a different process, but let me know once if it is
No, no,
available. If
I
not,
did not find a link for 8.8.
no, no, no.
I have seen that 8.
I'm
Yeah.
telling that you find, you send me also.
Sure.
Okay, send
Thank
us.
you.
Okay. 8.7 only you go ahead. No problem. Okay. And even you are going to join any project, you will not work on 8.7. Mostly you'll work on 8.1, 8.2, 8.3, 8.4, 7.6, like that only. Okay. But learning the 8.7 version here, you will be able to work on any version in the past up to 6.2, and future versions also you'll be able to work on for sure. What is the soft copy that you mentioned as a material? Can you share us now? We will be sending you the material, all the entire material, maybe after 1 week. Okay, but every day I'm sending you material, right? Day one, day two, same PPT. What is the reason? That is what I told. Day one, I covered half. Day two, I covered half. FAQ document I have shared you. I will start the session tomorrow. Okay, I'll explain about application and all. There will be a document. Tomorrow I'll share the document. Give me 1 week time. After that, batch will settle down. I will share you entire dump of all the documents. It will be there with you. Okay, before that it is not possible to share. So we need to collect details from you, all of you at a time. We cannot send each individual, which will be difficult. So I have just one question. How important is that we have our own system with installation of PEGA? See, PEGA is also available in cloud. Okay, the cloud will get refreshed, okay, once in week or a month, let's say. And one more thing is, using the cloud you cannot work on integrations. The cloud system will not allow you to connect to other systems. That's why it is very important to install PEGA on your local machine. And you must have a Windows operating system. You are using Mac, still you need Windows. We cannot install PEGA on Mac operating system. It is not possible. It is highly difficult and even not possible. I've never seen anyone installing. And Even if you have Mac operating system, install Windows virtual machine on that and install PEGA on Windows virtual machine. Clear, right? So it is very much essential that you have your own laptop installed with PEGA, considering so many obstacles while you are going through the cloud. Okay. Suppose you cannot arrange for next to 10 days. Okay, anyone who is having Mac and all, you may depend on cloud if you have cloud access. It will not be given to everyone anyhow. If you have any references and all, you can try it for 10 days, not forever. Okay, how I know the company is hiring the students for PEGA developers? See, we will be sending out to you the opportunities related to fresher as well as experienced opportunities. You can even apply in the open market. Okay, if there are opportunities really, you will come to know about it for sure. There are different platforms available. We will guide you through all of those, no problem. Any lab room is available. See, we have facility available here at Harsha Trainings as a for the practice sessions and all. Students who wish to come down here and sit here and practice. Classroom students, if possible, you can sit here and practice. Online students, if it is possible, you can come down and sit here practice from morning 10 o'clock to evening 5:30. We have a facility available. Nearly 100 to 150 people can sit and practice actually. Okay, we are already having some strength sitting there. You can also occupy some space. We will make arrangements if it is not sufficient. What is the further process to enroll and pay the fees and all? Someone is asking. We will send out you the details today. Okay, about the fees payment and everything. You can keep ready adding that accounts and everything. Okay, and you can pay the money accordingly. You need to reach out on 9652532753. They will be sending out all the details. Could not install PEGA because it is showing error. See, if you have any error message during installation process, the immediate thing that you need to do is whatever the top level screen running showing error message where you stuck, take the screenshot of that and WhatsApp on 9652532753. Call on this number, inform them. They will connect on this one, AnyDesk. You make sure all of you install AnyDesk. Okay, and they will connect and take the control and do it. And one thing is, without trying, don't come back to us. I did not even tell you how to install. I don't need to teach you actually. You know basics of computer, you can install. You don't know anything about computer, still you can install following the video. Okay, that's why I did not teach. It is not a rocket science at all. So with my friends who are in IT sector, basically I'm from North. Most of them didn't know about this. See, PEGA is not known even for the people who are already working in IT industry since past 10 to 15 years because it is licensed version. Okay, that is one great thing that we have a lot of opportunities. Okay, see, PEGA, because it is licensed version and all, it is not out in the market. If it is open, everyone knows about it. It is licensed version. That's why many people they don't know about it. But the opportunities and packages are huge in case of PEGA. Highest packages you find in IT field on PEGA. And also you have tool bonus. There are so many things. PEGA teams are having different reputation in the organization that you can see when you get in. Okay, other than your salary, there are tool bonus like that also I have seen in many organizations. Okay, so there will be opportunities, don't worry about it. Only you know, the less number of people are there, less number of opportunities are there. Ratio you need to think about. Okay, and do we get trained on platform management like debugging apart from development? You're going to get trained on development. I did not tell you the course content and what we are going to cover. I have sent you all the course content. I will share once again today. You'll be trained on development, debugging, troubleshooting, enhancements, and also we have already added from the last batch itself testing. I told you on day one, I think. Okay, that you will never get anywhere. Okay, and I asked someone in LinkedIn, he told me if you don't like coding, then drop your planning to learn PEGA. What is the relation between coding and PEGA? See, you don't like coding because you don't want to do it from the scratch. Okay, but you like development, then you can get in. That's not a big deal. You don't like development at all, then you don't come into any development field. Okay, you want to go as an admin, go with admin related. Okay, you want to be a developer, you come as a developer learning any technology. In that, no coding is available. Okay, see, let me tell you one thing. You need advice many times, but one thing is, anything which is going to discourage you, you should not take it. Okay. So many people say that already you are done with 4 years, you will not get job in IT industry further. Okay. They may say that, but we have seen many people even after 10 years also they are able to get into IT field. Okay. But it is the point of thinking at that moment, what is the decision that you are going to take. Okay. And I have 6 years of experience, but I have a gap of 5 years now. What is the scope of getting job? I already answered this. Even a number of years of gap you have, you can get in. We will guide you to get in only when you have knowledge. That is very, very important. You gain the skill, definitely there is a red carpet way into the organization for sure. Okay. You can enroll. Can I collect material hard copy today because I am traveling? I will not be available. You come down and you collect the material today after enrolling, no problem. Daily recordings are available only for limited duration. Yes, we are already giving you the duration of your training plus 1.5 months even after that. That is pretty much fair enough. Our intention is if you have time to learn, practice and complete everything on time, then only you have to join. You want to learn today, you wanted to practice after 6 months, join after 6 months. Okay, so that's the intention. I am working in as IT professional, join PEGA for good hike, and also PEGA is no code one. I have seen a video from Harsha Trainings recording post training program. Yes, I don't have time to talk about post training program, which is one of the beautiful thing which you never get anywhere. I will tell you what is post training program. Simple. You understand post training means training after, correct? You are being trained now. Again, you have 45 more days free training, which is the paid training for other institution people, which is a cost of 20,000 rupees. People have joined from other train. We started a post training batch. 7 resources joined from other training institute because it is the first time less number of people will join. Going forward, many people will come down. Post training program you will mesmerize. Okay, but one thing, you are not doing anything in this training program. You are not eligible for post training. I told you, right? You have done this training program perfectly, you can get job. With post training program, you can get you will crack every interview. You will crack our post training people have offers of 3, minimum 3. Okay, one female resource, she got jobs in 3 companies. She is now cracking every interview. Previously she used to struggle, one round she clears, one round she will not be able to clear. There are people, see today we started, but without post training also we got jobs. But post training is polishing your knowledge. Okay, you're already knowledgeable in this training duration, we polish it, you never fail anywhere. You will be working independently. That 45 days is crucial for every one of you. If you are going to give mock interviews here perfectly and you are eligible, you will enter. We will not stop you if you are eligible. You are not eligible, we will never allow you. There is no doubt about it. Even you pay to, and one more thing I'll tell you, other training institutions paying 20,000 and joining, right? They are not joining directly for your information. They are giving interviews and joining. Okay, other training institution, they come and take post training, they must give interview. Okay, after giving interview, if we find that they are eligible for post training, we'll put them by taking 20,000 rupees. Okay. Okay, and yes, it is not about any advanced, see there is no difference in subject. And one more thing, we will not give you any knowledge like this. We will not teach you what is this rule, what is that rule. Practical direct project you will be doing. Interview sessions I will be conducting. That sessions you will it will make you to understand in a better way. It's like a recap and you will be able to crack any interview. Okay, so that's what post training. What are the specifications for what? Windows operating system. Okay, 64-bit, 8 GB RAM minimum. I think many of you have 4 GB RAM. Try to get this upgraded to 8 GB. Go to any hardware center, remove that 4 GB, buy 8 GB and install. How many attempts can we do for certification? 3 attempts you can do. If you fail, it doesn't mean that you don't need to pay fee. First time you fail $175. Second time you attempt again $175. But we'll make sure you never fail. Don't worry about it. You will never fail. To download RAM, OS and storage, sir, you don't need to download RAM. RAM is a hardware. You need to buy in the hardware shop. They will install in a minute. Okay. Difference between PEGA, CPDC and PRPC. You all of you should join for PEGA PRPC only. CPDC training is different, which is after you become CWSA developer. you are going to learn CPDC. That is not required for everyone. You can pay the fees in different modes. We will let you know. Don't worry about the fees. We will come back to you. How to install PEGA in Ubuntu? You cannot install. You need Windows operating system. Install second operating system as Windows. We are already running out of time. 8 o'clock. There are still 10 to 15 questions available. These questions will be recorded in the notepad. So I will be taking up that questions at the tomorrow morning. By this time, I think 95% of the questions would have been sorted out for everyone. Your question might be a common question for others, correct? Okay, tomorrow, first 15 minutes, I'll finish remaining questions and we will get into subject. Already we are done. Day 1, day 2 subject only. Every point we discussed on day 1, day 2, you will see till the end of the course. We will come to that point even till the end of the course. I'll mention this is what we discussed during demo. We are now seeing practically. This is what we discussed during demo. This is what we are seeing practically now. Okay, so we will continue tomorrow 7 a.m. sharp, 7 to 8. Join on time like today. Thank you so much. You are joining on time. Okay, I will take remaining questions tomorrow. Otherwise, you can ping those questions on our WhatsApp or call us. Thank you so much, everyone. I'm going to close the meeting. Thank you.